I was first vaccinated last March 2021, and back then I thought I am already safe, but still I got infected with COVID-19. It was on my 50th day of duty when I started to feel a symptom of back pain. At first, I didn't mind it because I thought it was only due to my consecutive days of duty, but I was wrong. First was during the time that I needed to go to the staff clinic. I had fever during that time, so most probably I am positive. So I needed to decide whether I'm going to ride via the service of the hospital together with the other staff, or I'll just call a taxi together, of course, with the taxi driver only. Second was during the delivery of the food. As I said, I had 5 consecutive days of duty, so I don't really have food anymore. Luckily, my request for food from the hospital has been granted. So the struggle was I live in the third floor. So every time the driver will deliver the food, I needed to go down to pick up the food despite of my condition. So usually the driver will call me whenever they are down or outside of the building. So sometimes they will leave the food outside the building, or sometimes they will just put down the food from outside the building and then wait for me to pick it up. And the third would be the isolation or the need to stay at home for 10 days. My tawakal na turns from green to brown, which means infected. So I thought at first it's going to be easy, but it's not. If you're not really feeling well, you will not really enjoy to stay at home. So just to share with you my experience, during my first 3 to 4 days, I had really a hard time because those days were in the signs and symptoms are at high, from having a back pain to fever, clogged nose, and sore throat. In my fifth day, I got better, but in my sixth and seventh day, I got dizzy, so I needed to rest again. And eventually, in my eighth day until the next days, I got better again. Aside from taking my medications during those days, I did also some interventions like proning position, steam inhalation, and I found those very effective. And the fourth would be the time when I went back to work. Since in our hospital, they are not repeating the COVID swab after getting infected, so still some are hesitant to get close to you. It really depends to the person on how he or she will handle being isolated or being left out. As a nurse, I know that it is my responsibility to isolate myself, to distance myself to others so that I'll be able to protect them. As an OFW, I know that it's really hard because I'm just alone. So no one will take care of me, or no one will take care of you but you yourself. Even your friends wanted to visit you like for an instance, still you cannot allow them because you might infect them. The good thing here is that we have now advanced technology. So my family, my friends, and my colleagues were still able to show their concerns for me, and it motivated me to fight for my life. Spiritually, I was able to listen every day to the daily reflection of Almusalita by Father Luciano Filoni. I was able to attend a pastoral preaching night via Zoom. I was able to attend masses. So it's like I was able to give time to the Lord. And I know this has been a difficult moment of my life, but I always wanted to emphasize or to tell to everyone that we do not seek to God only during those difficult times. Before this video ends, I want to share with all of you this verse from Isaiah 41:10. It says here, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Thank you all for listening.